I've arranged a visit for you today, at the Inquisition. That'll be the end of all your dirty dealings.
I'm finally getting to you, aren't I?
With the letter I have, only a miracle could save you.
There's a small hole there. Dear friend, I hope I'm not being presumptuous in calling you a friend. If you are in jail, you must have committed an offense against the state, and if you have found this letter, you are certainly not a guard, as they do not go so far during cleaning as to lift the boards. Therefore, you are my friend. I guess there's nothing of use in this part. My name is Camille Agrippa, and my earthly life will cease in 1/4 of an hour. The righteous hand of the Serenissima will administer justice to a man who was double-crossed by a woman and betrayed by his best friend. I offer you a quick way out of the leads if you have the wits to solve a riddle. Solve the riddle, and you may live and fight on for your cause. Yes, if you are dumb, you will have to find your own way out, which you are already trying to do, digging in the ground like this. It looks like this page is just a preface to the riddle. I have put years of exertion and pain into my escape. Unfortunately, my departure from life will come just an hour too soon. I could get out of my cell right now, but I would not have enough time to make it out of the prison. My life is lost, but I offer hope to you. Poor soul, he carved out the window, but he didn't finish in time. They say it is better to light a candle than curse the darkness, and I have done this once but failed. If only I had time to do it twice. At the end, as the hangman's cloak is off the hook. Oh, great. How am I supposed to decipher this drivel? I have put years... Having been betrayed, I used to wonder why it is the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Basically, all wheels squeak. Who is to say which one is the squeakiest? Who is your friend, then? Or better, who is the lesser enemy? Who will not betray you? Can a wheel that squeaks to a certain degree say that the other wheel that squeaks less is the squeaky one, even though it is obvious that both squeak? It depends on the point of view, in this case of a wheel. Generally, wheels are arranged opposite to one another, making them contradictory by nature. From this, one can deduce that there are no squeaking wheels at all, as they are all saying a mistruth about their counterparts. They say they squeak, and that is a paradox. If they are saying a mistruth about their colleagues, they are all squeaky. But empirically, we know that on a 4-wheel cart, there will always be at least 3 wheels, saying that the squeakiest one is another than themselves. That is why 3 out of 4 people get the grease, and the other one loses his life. And that one is a true friend. Now this one's a real beauty. What's up with the wheels? They need grease. Where can I get grease? Having been betrayed, looks like you can exploit this friend, abuse his trust, plot against him, and make hay while the sun shines. While the friend is still a friend, strike while the iron is hot, but soon he will start squeaking. as it never gets any oil. Then, fellow sufferer, you are doomed. It will be the straw that broke the camel's back, which already looks broken with the camel's 2 humps full of precious water. Is the world therefore a forbidding place? Is the backbone of the world already broken since the beginning of time, like the camel's? Was everything that we tried to change, to put back together, only an illusion? Or do the humps only make the world appear crooked, while the backbone is still straight? Maybe, but mankind is the hump. If I may paraphrase a poet, men's evil manners live in tin, their virtues we write in piss. Enough of philosophy and self-pity. A lot of stuff here. And enough with the squeaking already. You can exploit this, friend. The proverb. I have carefully carved away the stone that holds the iron bars over the window, but the jailer was always checking to see if it still held. So I had to come up with a compound that is as hard as a rock, but melts as easily as butter. Mix a mixture. I hear my executioners coming down the hall. I say farewell to you, my friend. Maybe we will meet again. Remember, I was what you are, and I am what you will be. Let us pray for each other. Camille. Great! It worked! I am so smart. I need to jump into the water. That's the only way to escape from here. Better not look down. I need to jump into the water. That's the only way to escape from here. Better not look down. Better not look down. I need to jump into the water. That's the only way to escape from here. Palazzo Grimani, please.
5 florins, please.
I don't have any money, sorry.
Nothing is free here. You can swim there if you like.
Could I pay you later? I've got to get out of here as soon as I can.
Sorry, but I have to insist on advance payment.
Well, what do you suggest?
I could be persuaded to take something valuable instead, sir.
The only thing I have is this ring. Take it.
It will do.
Isabella, I can't explain now, but Gaetano has a letter which will spell death for me unless I can destroy it. I need you to forge a letter saying Lucretia invited me to her house, and then we'll have to put it in the place of the real one. Gaetano said that he had a safe place to hide it. Where could such a place be?
I heard him talk about his underground hideout. While I forged the letter, you try to find it. The way into his hideout is through the well downstairs. You have to cut off the water to the well for the passageway to open. Please hurry. I'll come as soon as I can.
Isabella, at last you've come. Have you got it?
Here's the fake letter. Now go on in there.
I have to put the fake letter in the place of the real one. Let's get out of here as fast as we can.
What? You here? How did you escape from prison? Wait till the Inquisitors hear about this. I'll deliver you to them personally, dead or alive.
And how do you think you're gonna do that? By force?
I'm going to cut you to pieces.
I'm tired of talking to you. On guard!
That's it. Now I'm furious.
You don't even know how to hold a sword.
You're good. Finally, someone who is my equal.
Maybe, but only one of us can survive.
Next time, you won't escape your...
Quick! To Piombe!
Almost there. Keep on going. Just one more corner.
But I'm telling you, he was at Palazzo Grimani not long ago. Mr. Gaetano, I assure you he is here. I saw him on my last tour. In any case, no one has ever escaped from this prison. I can assure you, sir, no one can get out of our jail. I don't know how you pulled that one off, but you'll have a hard time getting out of this one. Take him to the Inquisitor's office.
Giacomo Casanova, you are charged with breaking and entering Miss Donna Lucrezia's house, high treason, and an attempted coup d'etat. Gaetano Grimani, bring in the evidence.
The defendant was arrested while he was leaving Miss Donna Lucrezia's house. She, although, was not at home at the time. As for the coup d'etat, I have here the letter which clearly states Giacomo Casanova's intention of murdering Da Silva Lupo and overtaking the government.
Well, Mr. Gaetano, the honorable inquisitors are most upset. The letter is an invitation to Miss Donna Lucrezia's house. The court will not tolerate such insolence.
But...
One more word out of you, Mr. Gaetano, and you will be charged with contempt of court. Giacomo Casanova, the court is acquitting you of all charges and you are free to go. As for you, Mr. Gaetano Grimani, you will stay here for your trial.